Here's a quick video on how two of us beat the Equilibrious Beast Everdark version, otherwise known as Libra. I highly recommend doing this on duos or solo, and particularly using the Revenant character. Let's get started. For Relics, I recommend the Knight of the Fathom first and foremost, because that gives you extra HP as a Revenant, which can keep you from dying as easily, and it has continuous health generation, which is really key in this fight. The next relic I recommend is Knight of the Wise, which will give you extra FP and give you generation of FP on successful attacks, which can help make spells like the Discus Incantation really cheap to use. For the last relic, it's up to you, but I do recommend Holy Power. Here's the battle in its totality, and I will say this up front that it's better on duos or solo than it is on trios because it's just too much chaos, and if you spend too much time trying to revive your teammates, it can just get too hard to beat this guy. I don't recommend making a deal with him at all. It's just easier just to be buffed up and leveled up as much as possible for the battle. As you can see, his biggest move set is crushing the thing in his hand, and that's going to make those sigils appear underneath you, and those are the nasty things that will catch you when you're trying to get close to him, or when you're trying to heal, or do any type of activity where you're standing still. So you got to keep moving when he's doing those things. I'm using Discus of Light, which is the best incantation for a Revenant to use. It's really powerful. He's weak to Holy, and so it hits him on the way out and the way back in. Here's this other attack where he's leaping towards you, and now he's going for the sigils again. He caught me there. We've done enough damage on him here. He's going to start doing his animation to summon the Condemned, and you don't want to be close to him when he pops off on this. And also, he's really strong and resistant to attacks while he's doing this, so it's best just to wait until he gets out of that animation. He put a curse on us here that makes us go down a level if we use a flask. So you want to make sure not to use a flask at this point. That is another attack he does with this spinning sigil that shoots like a chain gun, minigun of shots at you. It goes clockwise, so if you roll counterclockwise, you can dodge it much easier. And I will note that his summons are cheap and they're nasty because they use the best weapons. They roll every time you try to attack them. As you can see, I've got the Revenant summon after me using a special attack. And of course, they seem to have limitless FP. You want to run and pick up these glowing things as well as they heal you. So I'm trying to attack him, and I can see he's still using those sigils below us. I got to keep moving, but then the Revenant's on me here as well. Now, there are two items that my friend and I are holding in this battle that makes a huge difference, and it is an item that says less likely to be targeted. This is probably the most important item you can find in your game to help you with this match, because you can see the Revenant just gave up on me for a while because I was equipped with that item, and I found another one and gave it to my friend here in this match. I don't care where you find it. You can find it from drops from bosses. You can search it and find it in chests. I mean, you really want to take the time to find it in the map. It's random where it drops, but it makes a humongous difference in battles. See, there's that Revenant dodging me. And then I don't have eyes on Libra, so he can put a sigil underneath me or do something to attack me as well. And that's how people die a lot. But I'm far out from him, so hopefully the likelihood of him noticing me is smaller.
I cannot kill.
But I'm still just going to keep avoiding this Revenant because I can't hit her.
Just keeps dodging every disc I throw at her. It's crazy.
He puts these walls up here. You don't want to run through those walls. You take a lot of damage. Then he also teleports to you and does an area attack. So if you see him pound his staff down, that means he's going to teleport towards you. You got to roll out of the way. Since I don't have any summons after me here, I'm able to concentrate on him a little bit. But then my friend is down now, and I got to get him up. I like using Revenant because your summons can help fight off the Condemned that he summons, as well as help you revive other players on your team. Helen's more just attack and a distraction. Normally I would summon Sebastian to help res a teammate. It's a good thing he casts those sigils below you very often because those glowing residues there help reduce badness and heal you. So again, if you can't heal yourself because you're cursed and you don't want to use a flask and lose a level, or you're out of flask, you can just keep letting him attack you with the sigils and keep running around, dodging them, and grabbing those healing items there that are dropped by them. When you cast Unavoidable Madness, which is the glowing eye above you, it's also good to pick up those glowing things to avoid madness buildup. I try taking advantage of any opportunity where he's being distracted so I can get some extra damage on him. At this point, he's raging and fighting his own summons in his madness, and that's a good chance to get some extra hits on him as well and heal up. Again, it's just being patient with him. There's an area attack he just did where he pounded the ground, and it's telegraphed pretty well. This one, too, is telegraphed really well, so you can see it coming when it's the really bright, thick orange goo. But the key to this battle, as I was just saying, is that you give it lots of room, give it lots of time, and if you run out far enough, especially if you have the less likely targeted item on you, the attribute, it gives you lots of windows to just keep attacking him and get a reprieve from the summons. The summons are out there battling each other on their own. Now, this will be the first time I have to use a Starlight Shard.
Oh,
and it costs me to hit me with one of those sigils underneath. And my friend is trying to revive me here, but he's such low health, I just tell my friend to go ahead and just finish him off. I have a Wending Grace, so even if my friend does die at this point, I'll still get up and pop my ult and get us both up.
I don't know, just kill him maybe.
But my friend the Raider here finishes the job.
There you go.
With a dagger nonetheless.
We did it, buddy, we did it.
And we celebrate.
Very nice. I'm like, he's gonna die reviving me. He's gonna die.
Let me know what you think of this strategy, this character choice, and what worked for you. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Thanks.
Finally got the discus and we did it.